Okay, wonderful. So my name is Julie Robinsburger. I am the volunteer coordinator for a nonprofit Eyes, Ears, Nose, and Paws. We are a service dog organization that makes placements for mobility assistance and medical alerts. We partner with prisons in North Carolina to help train our dogs. We're currently located in Chapel Hill. However, we just bought a property in Hillsborough that we are going to be renovating. So we're going to need some volunteer help with that. We're hoping to move there in the beginning of next year, but it will be right off 40, and it's a super wonderful house where our dogs can come play. Given the fact that we've had some restrictions with COVID, we've had a little less in-person dog training opportunities, but we just opened up a little bit more. We are doing puppy training in our office for a couple of different shifts per week. When we're in the office, we are masked and require that for any volunteers that are going to come do indoor work with us. The main volunteer needs that we're currently needing is young puppy training. So young puppy training is a 4 to 6 month commitment, which can be really great for students that have a little extra time. Puppies can be quite a bit of work. And so we recommend that for people who don't maybe have a full-time job. But puppy training is a really rewarding experience. You will help us train our dogs from when they're about 8 weeks old until 6 months. This can be really a great thing for students who want to have a dog, want to have experience with dogs, want to learn about basic dog training, but maybe aren't ready for a 10 or 15 month year commitment of getting a dog of their own. So this would be that you would house the puppy in your house. We don't allow puppies on, for people who are living in the dorm. So it'd be anyone who's living outside campus. So it's a 4 to 6 month commitment. The puppy will be housed in your house from 8 weeks until about 5 or 6 months old. At 5 or 6 months old, they are brought into our prison program. So it's really just the basic early training that we're going to need help with. You'll have the puppy in your house. You'll come to young puppy training class every Wednesday. And that class is usually about an hour. There's a lot of other young puppy trainers to get to know, other students, some UNC students, retired folks. There's a range of different people that get involved with EMP. It's a super special community. We have a really big group of people that get involved with us. We also submit a report each week so we can go over different skills that you're going to learn. So when they're really young, we'll start with basic things like house training and whatnot. And then we move into more advanced skills that will help them basically get ready to have a strong foundation before they go into their advanced service dog training. People who have raised 1 or 2 puppies for us can also move on to higher training levels with us. They're called Furlough Trainers. So when our puppies are in prison, they do come out for 1 week of every month to do things in the community, get exposure to things they don't normally have in the prison programs. So we have what we call Furlough Trainers that help us assess how the dogs are doing when they come out, help expose them to things in the community. So that's a really fun thing to kind of work your way up if you're really interested in dog training. We have different levels of training that you can do. We also have smaller commitments called caregiving commitments. So these don't have any training. This is mostly just when our dog trainers go out of town or something comes up and we might need someone who can take care of one of our dogs for say a weekend or a week. And there's no training involved in that. It's just providing a nice safe home for our dogs. So that can also be a really good opportunity for some people who want a little less than a 4 to 6 month commitment. I have a volunteer website that is really wonderful. You can find that on our website at emp.org and the volunteer button. You can sign up and make an account. I will post different things that we need help with, be that dog care or other random tasks that we need. You're welcome to sign up for shifts at your leisure. So I'll post a lot of those caregiving opportunities up there and you can take a look at what dog needs care, what age it is, and for how long, and sign up. Our office training assistants are Tuesday mornings and Tuesday afternoons, and those are 2 or 3 hour blocks that you can come to the office and do training with our office, with our lead dog trainer. So that's a good one for people who don't want to have dogs in their home. Dog transport is another thing we need a lot of help with. We go to and from the prisons every Tuesday and Thursday. They're about an hour drive. Given that we can't go into the prisons for COVID, we've been having volunteers help shuffle the dogs to and from the prison locations twice a week. That is super helpful for us. It allows us to stay and work. You can take a friend with you and ride. It's usually 2 or 3 dogs at a time, 2 or 3 up, 2 or 3 back. We also need help. Sometimes different trainers need help giving, rides to their vet visits, or we have a vet in Raleigh that sometimes we need equipment taken to and from. So we're a really small team. There's only 5 people on staff. So it's really helpful and important if people can kind of help do these little transport tasks. Don't have a whole lot more time, but feel free to chat with me, email me, go to our website and sign up. We're happy to have anybody involved, and I'm happy to talk your ear off. We have regular volunteer orientations for people who want more information. Really quick, welcomes and litter care. We do host a litter of puppies once or twice a year as part of our breeding collective with Assistance Dogs International. So that's another really great thing to get involved in, to either help us whelp puppies in your home, or once the puppies are whelped, we have volunteers come by and help clean, bathe, and socialize tiny puppies. So we have a variety of different things helping us make dog treats and all sorts of other things.